All right, so here we are, ready to start this training program, the 3 Demands of Leadership and Self-Leadership. Now, before you dive into the modules and units in this training program, let me give you a quick orientation on how to navigate through the content and get the maximum benefit from this training program. The training program is divided into 3 modules. Each module has 1 or more units. The 3 modules are: in Module 1, it's the interactive ebook, the 3 Demands of Leadership. The entire module is made up of the 10 chapters of the ebook. So Unit 1 is Chapter 1, Unit 2 is Chapter 2, so on and so on. In addition to simply just reading the text in each chapter or each unit, each chapter will also have audio capabilities. So you can listen to the chapter like an audiobook. In some chapters, the audio is narrated by the author, that's me, or one of my assistants. But every chapter can be listened to by highlighting the text you want to listen to, and then right-click, and then you will see the Read Aloud menu. Just click on that, and the computer audio will begin. Now, in those cases where the audio is by myself or my assistant, you'll clearly see the audio bar. Just click it and listen to it as an audiobook. Now, to use the computer audio, though, you want to be sure to have the Chrome extension installed on your computer if you're using Google Chrome. So every chapter begins with a key points in this chapter section, right? It's a precursor as to what the key points in that chapter will be. And just like it says, it's an overview of the key points in this chapter. And at the end of each chapter, I will summarize the key points again, but I'll also give you one implementation tool or strategy that you can begin using right away as you lead and manage your team or lead and manage your projects. At the end of each chapter, you can use the comment box to communicate with me, ask me questions on that chapter, leave your comments. And generally, I will respond to those questions and or comments within 24 hours. Some chapters also give you a link to the Leader Manager Mastermind community. This is where you can share your comments or questions from this particular chapter with other leaders and managers in the leadership community. This is almost like a book club, right? Where people reading the same book can exchange ideas and comments on the book almost in real time. So that's Module 1 and the units of Module 1. 10 units in Module 1, each unit corresponding to a chapter of the ebook, and each unit being interactive. You could read it, there's audio, and you could ask questions and send comments on a chapter-by-chapter basis. All right, so Module 2. Module 2 is where we cover the key points and strategies of self-leadership. There is only one unit in this Module 2. This unit is a presentation on self-leadership, the pros, the cons, the how-tos, the whys, all the strategies of implementing self-leadership. So that's Module 2 and Unit 1. So Module 3. Module 3 is the Personal Values Alignment Assessment. This assessment is critical in implementing self-leadership. There's only one unit in this Module 3, and in this unit is where you complete the assessment, you get the results, you get the interpretation of the results. I also highly recommend do the Corporate Team Values Assessment. At the end of Unit 1 in this module, after you complete the Personal Values Assessment, there's a link that you could access the Corporate Team Values assessment with instructions and the how-tos, etc. I highly recommend that you do that. There is an additional cost for the Corporate Team Values Assessment, which is why it's not included in Module 3. So there it is, Modules 1, 2, and 3. Remember, the best way to maximize the benefits of this training program is by accessing the leadership community, the Leader Manager Mastermind community. It's a private Facebook group, and in this community, you will be able to share with other leaders and managers You'll also find additional resources and guides that will expand on many of the key concepts that you will learn in this training program. So, for example, we have a Q&A session on self-leadership, which expands on the self-leadership module that you would complete in this course, right? So it's additional resources, and it's highly recommended that you participate in the leadership mastermind community. Another important feature to get the maximum benefit is interaction with the instructor. That would be me, right? Now, there are three ways you could do this. You could do it through the community Q&As, which I just mentioned, and you could also reach me through the course units in the comment section, right? At the end of each unit, there is a comment section where you could send me a comment, a question. Again, I will respond to those generally within 24 hours. So go ahead, jump into Module 1, start implementing these leadership strategies and tools right away, and I'll see you as you send me your questions and your comments.